guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am teaching you how to be naturally confident. Fake it till you make it, right? That's what everybody says. And there is some truth to that, definitely, but there's also tips and tricks that are going to help you become more naturally confident. Let's get started. Number 1. Education. This is so important because you are going to be able to have a complete conversation about a topic that you are really passionate about once you educate yourself on it. It doesn't matter what that topic is. It could be politics, not my forte. It could be a hobby like snowboarding or a sport. It could be so many different subjects, and it takes just reading about it, reading articles, reading books, watching YouTube videos, educating yourself on it to be able to eloquently and knowledgeably talk about it to someone else. And that is going to make you so much more confident when you have the knowledge and you have the facts to back you up. 2. You know I was gonna say this. Style. Clothes you are wearing really does affect your confidence. And I'm not saying you have to go out and buy a bunch of luxury clothes and spend a lot of money on your wardrobe. That's not necessary. But when you try things on, think about how you feel in them and how you would feel being perceived in them. If something is too tight and it's restricting, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. If something fits you just right, it's going to boost your confidence, and that is going to show in how you act and how you move. If you're showing up in sweatpants and pajamas to an interview, do you think you're gonna get the job? Probably not. Most likely not. If you show up to a job interview in a blazer and some nice slacks, I sound like a grandma when I say slacks, but some nice pants, really looking professional from head to toe, do you think you're more likely to get the job than if you showed up in pajamas? Yes, and it's going to show in the way that you speak, in the way that you move, in the way that you act. That's just one example as job interviews, but this really applies to any area of life. They say dress for the job that you want, not the job that you have, and I feel like that applies to so many different situations. Dress for the person that you want to be, not necessarily the person that you are in this moment. So if you're aspiring to be a singer, or if you're aspiring to be a politician, or if you're aspiring to be a public speaker, how would that person dress? And that is a little fake it till you make it, but it switches your mindset. It allows you to almost get into character and adapt to that lifestyle. So really acting the part for whatever it is you want in life and how you dress is important because it shows confidence. When you are feeling good and comfortable in what you're wearing, you are just going to emanate confidence. And that's amazing because it's not even something that you necessarily need to speak to. It's just first impressions are a big deal. So when you walk in somewhere and someone sees you, they're gonna be like, oh, that person looks nice, they're well dressed. And there's an air of confidence about them. Body language is a big one. When you mimic somebody else's body language, and this is subconscious, people do it all the time and they don't even notice that they're doing it. There's a great book on body language if you want to read about it. I can't remember the title right now, and I think I read part of it. And maybe not the whole thing, but it was interesting. So when you study body language and when you use your own body language to project confidence, people perceive that on a subconscious level. So if you are mimicking somebody else's body language, say you're sitting across from someone having a conversation and they cross their legs, and then you subconsciously cross your legs, it's showing them that they are the more dominant person in the conversation. I know it sounds so animalistic, but on a subconscious level, this is how our brains interpret things. So if you're more aware of your own body language and you are sitting up straight, you are talking with your hands, like with my hands in the video, it shows you guys that there's more trust. You have more trust in me than if my hands were never in the video. Luckily, I naturally talk with my hands, so this isn't something I have to think about, and now I'm thinking about it because I was talking about it. But I naturally talk with my hands, so it's not something that I necessarily need to think about. But body language is a really important aspect when it comes to confidence. There are studies shown that if you are going to public speak or you are going into an interview, having conscious body language, straightening your back a little bit, doing deep breaths, and mentally preparing your body for a position of confidence will help you in the moment in the interview or when you're giving the speech. So for example, if you're giving a public speech, you want to have your chest up, straightened back, your shoulders back, and your feet planted on the ground about hip width apart. This gives off more confidence. Don't I look like I know what I'm speaking about right now? It doesn't even matter what I'm speaking about, but I have a position of authority rather than arms crossed, head down, and I know what I'm speaking about, but it's not very convincing. So I think that just goes to show how important body language is. If you want to develop more confidence, take risks. Take risks. Do the things that you're afraid to do. You'll be able to, after that, look back and show yourself, I conquered one fear. What else is it that I think I can't do that I know I really can do? And you build confidence in that way. That could be public speaking. That's a lot of people's number one fear. It could be skydiving. It could be bungee jumping. It could be starting a new hobby or going to a class where you don't know anyone. It can be really simple things, but once you start making those steps and putting yourself outside of your comfort zone, your confidence grows. Definitely learning a new language and moving to a new country were things that built my confidence up and improved my self-image tremendously. The next thing is mindset. You can't talk about confidence without talking about mindset. When you have a more positive mindset, and I'm not talking about toxic positivity, everything in life is great. No, but you notice the good things, you're grateful for them. It improves your confidence. It improves your mood. It helps you to see the good in things and to know that things will go well, and that just improves your confidence. So to recap, how to be more naturally confident, the first thing is to be knowledgeable. The second is to dress for the job or dress for the life that you want. The third is body language. The fourth is take risks, and the fifth is to have a positive mindset. I hope this video really helps you guys in creating more confidence in your lives. Be sure to click subscribe, the thumbs up button, and comment below if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.